Are you planning to relocate to Calgary from Ontario and you want to find a good home for your family? Hey there, my name is Dean Martin. I'm a real estate agent here in Calgary, and welcome to my channel, Living in Calgary, Alberta. In this video, I'm going to be explaining the 5 things that you need to know about finding a good home in Calgary if you're relocating from Ontario. Recently, we've seen many families move from Ontario. The cost of living in Ontario is so high, and especially housing, it's forcing them to look for other places to live. And Calgary has been very popular. We're seeing a lot of, again, people moving from Ontario into Calgary and finding homes at a fraction of the cost. So in this video, I'm going to go over those 5 different things that you need to know. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I invite you to subscribe and of course ring that bell. That way you get updated on the very next video. So let's get started right after this. All right, so let's get started. So the first thing that you need to know is that Calgary is in a seller's market. Again, in Toronto, you've been experiencing that, or Ontario. Many places you're seeing multiple offers and prices continually going up every year. So we are seeing that right now in Calgary, not as severe as Toronto or Ontario. We're seeing on average, since last year this time, we've seen about a 20% increase. So, you know, a $400,000 house is now $500,000, that kind of thing. The other thing that we're experiencing is multiple offers. Again, you guys have seen that in your area, but again, not as severe as Toronto. So what we're experiencing here is when a new listing comes on that's a really attractive listing, a good product, we're seeing anywhere from 10 to 20 offers on average. And then we'll also see prices probably anywhere from 10% up to 20% higher than the actual listing price. So you need to be prepared for that, and I'm going to go through that a little bit more. But number one is that we're in a very strong seller's market. So the second thing that you need to know that is you want to make sure that you are pre-qualified for your mortgage. If you're purchasing here and you're going to be working remotely, for instance, which again, a lot of the people that are moving in, especially the IT sector, can work from home, and so their employers are allowing them to work from their home, and it doesn't matter where they live in the country. So make sure that when you get your pre-approval done or your pre-qualification done, you're getting a letter from your employer letting the lender know that you can work remotely. This will be a requirement. It's not only the lenders, but if you're getting a high ratio mortgage, which means you're paying under 20% down payment, this is a requirement for getting your pre-qualification. So number 2, make sure that you're pre-qualified properly. So the third thing that you need to know is that the majority of the buyers that are getting accepted offers are the ones that are putting in unconditional offers. I do not recommend making an unconditional offer unless you're an extremely strong buyer as far as finances. Keep in mind that if you go ahead and make an unconditional offer and for some reason that you don't even know about, you can't get your financing, you're going to lose your deposit, and that seller can actually come back and sue you for more. So if you are thinking about making an unconditional offer, this is something that you really need to discuss with your agent, your mortgage broker, and again, just got to weigh out the pros and cons of that situation. So once again, though, this is something that you need to be wise with and get some good counsel on. And again, buying a home in Calgary is difficult for a buyer that needs conditions. So the fourth thing that you need to do is hire an experienced real estate agent. It's really important that you have somebody that you trust, somebody that you like, and more importantly, that somebody that understands Calgary and all its nuances, as well as all the different neighborhoods that may apply to you that is going to match you and your family's needs. And so finding a realtor that can do that as well as negotiate in this very tough market. I have over 30 years experience. That's why a lot of people are using me from out of city. just because, again, I can direct them into the right neighborhoods that will match their family needs, and that's in their budget. And so the fifth thing is you really want to have that interview with a real estate agent. I'm totally open to have a conversation with you. I'd love to have a Zoom call with you. That way we can actually talk eye to eye. I find that's a lot more personable. So all you need to do is reach out to me through email, text, or a call, and then we can set up a time that we can actually have a more in-depth call about what your family needs are, what your plans are about moving to Calgary. I can definitely at that point set you up on a real-time search. This is going to be helping you look at homes that are in your budget that match your family needs, and that way, again, you can start to pre-see these homes and get a better understanding on what's available for you. And part of that process is once you do find a home that you like to see, I actually will walk through the house on like a WhatsApp video and do a live tour with you. That way you can ask questions live, and I can show you around. I can show you around the neighborhood. That way you just get a better sense of what that home offers and what that community offers. So once again, if you're interested in having a talk with me, please reach out at any time. I'd love to hear from you. Again, send me an email. All my details are in the description below. And reach out, and I'd love to chat with you.